What it do, fellas? We are back with more Diablo Immortal action. We are finishing setting this up real fast here, and I'll be good to go. What up, Brutal? Let me know if you can hear the fan in the background. It's really hot up here, so I've got it going a lot harder than I normally do. But if it is, I can try to push it further away. All right, let's go here. Let's get this. We can do.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light.
There we go.
Fill me out with a flame. In this game, take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and sound.
Let's do quick matchmaking. How are you all today? I hope you all. Me and the girls, we went to the pool, and grandparents came over. What about the kiddos? Let's see if we can get ourselves wakened up and riled up. Got a good shadow war tonight.
Loading 9 says, "Hey bud."
What up, Lloyd?
Loading 9 says, "Krog, turn it off in background. The video."
Is it the fan? that's going off that's too loud? I can turn it down some. I think I have that video. I didn't think going. Oh. Good.
9 loading 9 says. No, it's the loud ass video in background.
Oh. Sorry.
9 loading 9 says. The fan is fine, we don't hear the fan.
What up, Chuck?
What up?
Calling on my twin.
Trying to see if I can't
for a little bit.
hold this off. Get it back. Get it back.
And don't worry, I'm not like super drunk.
Not too ready. Oh, don't tell me. No, back off the big old Bible.
How you been doing, man?
No, not bad. Trying to win this.
In a pretty good fight right now?
It's not looking real good for us, but I'm not giving up on it.
Hey. Never give up. Give them hell until the end. I just popped in to say hi to you quick. I'm actually
I
gonna be
appreciate
logging
it.
off for the night here.
What the hell? What just killed me?
You have a good night, brother.
Wait a minute. That's a mean demon hunter. Not good on mine. But we can watch the was our today's Shadow War. Let's go ahead and zoom it up to closer to the fight. It actually is looking a little dicey for me, but pretty equal across the board. 58 across the players. They pushed hard at the beginning. They had a bunch of wizards. Stoned me right there. They had a big bard. Oh shit. You had any solo stuff. Pause that one for right there. Fight Fitzy, Lighted, Devase.
G says. Good day, Sir Krog.
Good day.
G says. It's a rainy Sunday here.
Is it a rainy Sunday?
G says. Yup, it's been raining endlessly for the past 3 days.
Oh.
Feel paralyzed.
Bob got your ass.
Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body, a ghost town, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know my heart could die this young. Oh, now when I look in your eyes,
Tussie B says. Came down to the wire.
Yeah, the wire. It came down to whenever Elijah started targeting me, and then we couldn't move anymore. Let's see.
Tussie B says. Chlorine in pools doesn't smell.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view.
I'll take you to a YMCA.
You should go
You
for
won't
the
find what chlorine smells like in the pool. That's what I should have gone. I should have grabbed chlorine. Forgot about those two shit. But also, like, you can't, like, I can't prove it to you, the portion of it. Again, even I sniff it here, and I burn my eyes for it. It isn't gonna do anything of that. You get you some chlorine, get you some mailing order, you send you some chlorine tabs.
Loading 9 says. It does burn eyes. Fine loading 9 says. Okay. Loading 9 says. Everyone's time is coming soon. 9 Loading 9 says. I promise you that.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories. It's hard, racing on these broken dreams.
Tired today. Let's see. Another Lego. Another Lego. Don't mind the visit. Yeah.
9 Loading 9 says. I'm available to farm today if need body. 9 loading 9 says, would you ever hire someone to farm for you?
No. I guess in that some sense of that, it's not necessarily true. I think I gave Moses like $40 one night to like, he was already like staying up and farming. He let me follow his character. But extensive like me having someone farm for me. Just left my PC on and then I just followed him.
CB says, what should lobby you in?
Don't shit lobby.
9 loading 9 says, LMAO.
Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Oh my god, and I let him just snag that from me. Damn it.
With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop.
9 loading 9 says, the game likes to start him off with bot lobbies beginning of stream then finish him off with his whale lobbies.
Mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This
It does ends up like throwing me against like
suffocating.
4 whales and I have none. And then I'll like get basically lose to like 3 or 4 of those and then I get put in these matches and then it like pushes me out of the shadow realms back into the other ones and then If the matches are at least like evenly like dosed, it's a pretty good fight.
Nine loading 9 says. That's cap.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's been happening.
Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Lingering touch, these silent whispered in the dark. Set my heart on
Nine loading 9 says. I'm doing those currently.
No, I couldn't get about kill. You had to come up slow. I'm going against Tits in this one. Send me $1,000 in my ass.
Nine loading 9 says. They know you're rich. 9 loading 9 says. You know what we need to do tonight. Nine loading 9 says. Vanguard.
I think I did mine the other day with killing them when it reset.
Nine loading 9 says.
Let me check.
What? 9 loading 9 says. SMH.
I think I did it live. No, I probably got it.
Cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be. But I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be. But you are all that I want. But don't ask. And I'll run into the sea. Follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me. And
says. Wow, they removed me from Vanguard group. Those idiots don't know now I was gonna carry them.
Never actually finished this, the Shadow Warp Knight. Good luck, Cam.
Loading 9 says. Are y'all participating in Road tomorrow?
No, we're still in visuals, I think.
Loading 9 says. Okay.
Sorry, Cam. Can't you live like that?
CB says. Vigil.
Ah, there goes Kim. He's holding me down from building anything. Jump into that, idiot. There, push us right in it. My bad. Somebody let me know next time I leave that shit up there. Let me push back on that one quick. Let's see.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
those all will have the Terra FX gear on them. And they're going to be for the next hell level, so I'm trying to farm and get all of my sets, or my legendaries ready to go. Fuck.
9 loading 9 says. Do you have the greens pre-farmed?
Not fully. Honestly, barely at all. Like, honestly, that's what I really needed to be doing. I need to be pre-farming my greens.
9 loading 9 says. Same.
I've got like one piece ready to go. That's maybe a triple. You know who it is, Fuck. Let's do it. No! Let me get back there. No, bullshit! Get off me, you fucking little monk. Fighting butt right now, you little bitch.
No, just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was
No! You little bitch. Fuck you, butt!
Nine loading 9 says. Lock in.
I know, lock it in on foot right
2CB
there.
says. You need to get Frocco back and spin.
The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help. Oh, please give me back this one pub, this one food. I'm sorry, I lost it. No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to
I could combine those and try that. I agree with it in the armor and the armor pin, but I can see both sides of the resistance and that somewhat split. We're not ending soon. We're intermission. There we go. Why could you buy $1 of like shitty art? Boom, 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 boom. And good. Put show my credit card information. What? I do this. Those more rounds.
Loading9 says. What are you doing now?
I'm splitting, going half and half resistance, half potency, like Butt did. Trying that out.
Loading9 says. You told us not to do that.
For armor and potency, you don't want to.
Says.
I'm trying to
Even
lose.
spread.
No, you don't want even spread across the board. You do want to like stack definitely your armor and arm pin. We're trying to see if the other ones work.
LOL.
But if I was running dots, I would be more likely to run the other portion of it. So like if I'm running that one, but I'm not.
ToCB says. Remember I told you that. ToCB says. Admit it.
I don't think you said any of that shit.
Loading9 says. He had to learn the hard way.
You still don't even butter spread it across the board. Like running everything across it and not work. But also, depending on your class though for it. Like, if you don't do any dots at all, it's really not necessarily worth it to run potency at all. Damage in life. Or you're trying to hold somebody still. If you're trying to hold somebody still, it's another thing too.
ToCB says. Just need enough to extend debuffs vs most people. ToCB says. Tanks and DHS you won't be able to, cause you gotta go all in. ToCB says. But their debuffs on you will be shorter too. Loading9 says. That's what I tried to tell him. ToCB says. Me too. He's like I'm doing fine.
I'm doing fine. That's twice my power. wanted more pin, but
Drulukup says, why is your armor so low?
because I stack everything into my armor pin. Armor and armor pin are one of the things you either got to commit fully to armor pin or armor for sure. We're testing out right now to see if the resistance in that matters as much for it. I don't hold anybody still anyway.
Drulukup says, nice, it was sick.
No, see, I got 12,305 armor pin, but very little armor.
CB says, that's enough resist. CB says, lot of people have like 4K pot. Drulukup says, yeah, you don't need it or killing anyone stands next to you. Wilkie says, how do you get 12k armor pennant vessel and normal gems?
A lot of them you purchase off the market. One, you can always definitely like go and just be farming all of your secondary gems every week.
Drulukup says, I still remember the beating you put on my BG team.
Oh, sorry. And then also stacking your Ivan. Also adding all of your pieces of gear on you need to have fortitude and willpower. That is another very, very big one for it. Another thing that you all can do here, let me finish this one and I'll show you here.
CB says, demonic remains. CB says, double stat.
Yep. That's what I'm getting ready to show them right now. Alright, so basically here's another bigger way you can do it too. So, if you see here in these demonic remains, I have triples. I don't run the triples.
CB says,
Fortitude, willpower only.
No, I just wanted to beat you to it.
Fortitude, willpower. Fortitude, willpower. Fortitude, willpower. Fortitude, willpower. Because look, if you like run these comparisons, that's a 200. I don't really need and more basically damage. That would be intelligence would be damage for me in that one. Vitality, you don't need any extra life for it, so re-roll these to make sure all those are that way. Also, making sure that you got fortitude, willpower, all of your gear. That one don't have willpower, but this one doesn't have fortitude on it. That sucks. There's a few of my greens that I want to change, but also we're getting ready to go into like 1600, so I'm not really, I guess, gonna worry about changing that now.
Wilkie says. Nice info.
And then again, I don't have a single armor gem inside my other gems here. I'm running just purely armor. Or armor pen, I'm sorry.
Nine loading 9 says. Okay. Drulukup says. I think I messed up. I got 5k for fortitude, the rest is 4,400, but I'm only 2,600 reso.
Definitely want to try to stack your armor or armor pin, just simply because like even if you're low res, you're basically like the more you stack your armor or armor pin and you're able to outweigh somebody else's armor or armor pin, you're going to be able to like either break into thresholds or be able to defend against thresholds that are much higher than you. Anything's much with fault. So right here, I'm looking for my pre-farms right here. These have anything that I would want? Might leave that one. You want to try that build? We got 4 for that one. There's old Fudd again.
Drulukup says. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Stop that.
Loading 9 says. This is one of them lobbies.
Damn it. Oh my god.
Roy Moore 8054 says. Did you try the seed set with that build yet?
I'm not farming any of the legendaries right now for this set, and I don't have them. I'm waiting until I get to 1600 and then I will try it. Got it. both to go.
Loading 9 says. Snowball effect on foot.
No!
Loading 9 says. He's too strong now. Loading 9 says. He's running same secondary as you.
I know. Well, he's got... I wonder what my critical hit chance is. 15.
Tussie V says. He has bigger yellows.
He's got bigger oranges, you mean?
Tussie V says. I popped. Loading 9 says. Same lobby. Tussie V says. Nope, I'm in bush leaves. Loading 9 says. Damn. Loading 9 says. Isn't arrow a problem?
It's good.
Loading 9 says. You have that Chinese player. You guys win this easy. 9 loading 9 says. He has 14k AP.
Chase the feeling again. Let's be friends. You only need what's best for you, not them. Don't pretend. Now I don't wanna lose sleep, thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what comes to be. She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens,
No.
believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe. We just see
Oh, bullshit! I don't think I like these secondaries bullshit. This is the worst. I normally kill him every time.
You seem so rehearsed, but do you really care? I always feel like you're never aware. You're a part of me.
Like, nobody's getting stopped with my jolt set. This is horrible.
9 loading 9 says. You're supposed to be more sturdy now.
I'm not. I'm literally like not holding anybody still anymore because I'm lacking my potency, and now I'm like just getting eaten up quicker because I'm not holding anybody still to kill them with my power.
She said we're all made in Hollywood, fake loving and hating on silver screens, believing everything we come to see. Go outside, it feels so good. We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe.
Assistant says. Rocking now.
A little bit late. They're almost here.
9 loading 9 says. Snowball him.
Feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I.
Oh no.
It's got me thinking about us.
Yeah. This is a terrible mistake on my part. I should not have done that.
Can't stop to think about the way that you
I haven't lost. Oh no.
on that stage is your future vibes.
don't even do the most damage anymore.
CB says, need a gimme lobby like the ones I just got. Aerodynamic says,
GG there.
GG.
I should have swapped my shit up. No, I ain't gonna do it till like next week. I'm already out of splits. Shit.
Bright lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage as your future
I do dungeons, I guess, now. You need to be pretty fun.
lights, they put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage as your future vibes.
That was a mistake.
9 says, did you combine them?
Yeah, and I can't split them up. Fuck. Alright. Loading, you want to do dungeons?
CB says, go all pot.
I can't now. Because I already have them already like freaking cut up into 10 and I can't split until like Monday.
CB says, 1R10 Topaz.
I don't have that anymore. I had enough to make like basically like leave me 2 slots empty with all rank 10s of my potency ones. 1-9. I got holy shit. Yeah, see I don't have any more at all. Luckily I don't have vigils or anything this week. I should not have done that one.
Loading 9 says, I'm eating pizza.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
CB says, 5R10S get you to 5k potency. CB says, 10k.
I don't have any platinum to even like make anything up to it right now. I need to sell some. I'm just going to run downstairs real fast and get a beer. did I get in that run? 1, 2, 3. 3? Oh Lord, did it work?
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through.
9 loading 9 says. I just completed my Vanguard BTW.
Won't you let the light shine through for you.
I'm very confident that I've already done my Vanguard. I think it was like they ended like one night stream, the Callie and them were like, let's do Vanguard, and so we did, we were doing like elite ones.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion says.
What up, Dougie?
Ducky the Lord of Fashion says. How ya doing, big man?
I am just doing some pre-farming for 1800, which is soon upon us. Well, I
Ducky the
can
Lord
like
of Fashion says.
push hard next
The
week.
apocalypse.
No, it's more of like, it's not like a season resets for us. It's like you can be pre-farming like for the next like everybody's gear still stays the same, but you can get stronger gear and things like that if you've been pre-farming for this next like session for it. And so you can be really, really strong during.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion says. BTW, do you have a doomsday bunker in your house?
I got a storm shelter, not really a doomsday bunker. I mean, I got a lot of land and a lot of guns and a decent amount of ammo.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion says. Ever thought of getting one? 9 loading 9 says. I suggest you get a bunker.
I mean, if somebody's gonna bomb at
Loading
you, then you're kind of cooked regardless.
End times is upon us.
I mean,
Ducky
like,
the Lord of Fashion says. Heck, I saw a MR Beast video with a 10th floor doomsday bunker with an indoor pool.
okay, yeah, well, Mr. Beast can probably afford that. Mr. Beast will use that for a freaking video.
Nine loading 9 says. You can build one in your land.
I could. But like, I'd rather build like other things in my place. They're like, I use now and then they're more lavishly above
Ducky the
ground.
Lord of Fashion says. Never know when you'll need one TBH.
Yeah, you're right. I
Ducky
mean,
the Lord of Fashion says. Not necessarily just the apocalypse.
if somebody's gonna bomb you, then you're kind of cooked, right? Like if like you get like a B-1 bomber just across your area, you're cooked. Like there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But now, if
Ducky
you're
the
going
Lord
with
of Fashion
like,
says. A doomsday bunker is supposed to be bomb-proof.
yeah, but how often are you like?
Loading 9 says. No, a bunker can save you from that.
Yeah, but like you would have to know that's coming. Like a B-1 stealth bomber is like
Ducky the Lord
hidden.
of Fashion says. Many are made to survive nukes.
You would have to know it was coming. Like, if you don't got radars and things like that, they're gonna be covered in stealth bombers. Literally, like, we picked up a man out of another country because nobody could detect us in our plane. Like, you're cooked in those ones.
Ducky the Lord of Fashion says. As soon you get news of one in your area, you run. Nine loading 9 says. I'm pretty sure America will tell us if there's a bumble coming.
Yeah, that's true. When my time is time, like I got like storm shelters, I got like practical shit. And then I got a lot of like guns. I do have a lot of those. So like I got like protection of my area shit. And I got like storm shelters because I live in like an area that is very prevalent to like twisters, but yeah, I don't know if I'm getting no boom bunker.
9 loading 9 says. Yet he doesn't care for his family's life.
I do care for my family's life, but like I've also watched those movies of if you are like trapped inside of an area for thousands and thousands of years with only like your immediate family, it pretty much drives you fucking nuts.
Loading 9 says, I was hoping you build one in your land so I can go there too.
That would be a okay. One, if somebody, if America's detecting and telling us that, you ain't got time, and ain't no way in hell they're gonna put out flights for you to get over here.
Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion says, I am pretty sure he wouldn't let any other races inside MR loading.
That's
so
not even the case at all. Shut your dirty mouth, Ducky.
9 loading 9 says, oh yeah, duck it.
Loading, if we had a twister or whatever else here, your ass is getting in the shelter the same way as I am, but
Duck-Eye the
also
Lord of Fashion says,
it takes a
he
lot.
probably has one, just won't tell us.
It takes a lot to get me into a shelter. As you could have seen by the recent footage of like when Captain called me and I was standing outside in that one like massive storm that like blew that train over. I'll be like, Loading, we gotta check this shit out. And Loading'd be like, hell no. I'll be like, yeah, dude, come look at this. And then he come out there and be like, this is fucking awesome.
9 loading 9 says, he'll honestly live in a bunker even if there isn't bomb threat. 9 loading 9 says, they are comfortable. Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion says, so what's the difference between a storm shelter and a bunker?
Storm shelter is meant to like not get sucked out of your house by a tornado, and a doomsday bunker is preventing bombs.
Loading 9 says, storm shelter is just to protect you from wind and rain. Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion says, I see, is a storm shelter also underground?
Actually they quit making a lot of storm shelters underground, and a lot of them now are like metal boxes that you like put in your garage because people were like going into storm shelters and
9 loading
basically
9
they were
says,
drowning.
it provides no survivability, Duck-It.
No, it definitely does. For like, whenever you seen the movie Twister, that shit was based upon like my state. No, like.
Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion says,
Yeah, no.
yes.
I live there, Ducky. And so. No, yeah, storm shelters are very necessary for it, but they quit putting them underground as much, and they started putting them above ground, and like they bolt them to the concrete, and they're like metal secure, like kind of like safe lock boxes you put yourself in. And it's because like the ones that were underground, if like say that like a twister did come and it took your house and things like that, but there's all that debris on top of that, it locks you in there, and then people would flood and they would drown in there.
9 says, Kansas has more storms though. Duck-Eye the Lord of
But
Fashion
not bigger
says,
twisters.
how often do safety drills happen over there?
They do twister drills at school like they do fire drills. Like every one of our schools are built like for twister, so like you have they have a massive shelter in them for them. Yeah, but Ducky, like Kansas may have maybe more quote unquote storms, but for where I live, they have the most twisters and the biggest twisters.
Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion says, I remember they did a drill at my school once and kids just went on home, lol. 9 loading 9 says, that's cap.
On what? Me or Ducky?
9 loading 9 says, I don't think Oklahoma has more.
We have the biggest. Literally Google the biggest twisters ever. Google them. Google them. Get your Googles out. Because we are on that perfect borderline where all that like hot air with that cold air mix and
Duck the Lord of Fashion says, El Reno in Oklahoma.
fuck you all. That's right.
Duck the Lord of Fashion says,
And look,
yeah, no Sir Krog, the city I live in is also called Oklahoma.
alright, but also, Ducky.
It says Texas. 9 loading 9 says, in all of history.
Here we go.
Duck the Lord of Fashion says, it's New Oklahoma Industrial Development Area.
Record-breaking twisters. Windiest. El Reno, Oklahoma. Fast wind. Ridge Creek Moore, Oklahoma. Longest up, Missouri. Tri-State tornado.
Duck the Lord of Fashion says, the autocorrect keeps saying Oklahoma, but it's just OKLA. Loading 9 says, that was literally one rare time. Texas gets twisters regularly yearly.
No. Alright. So,
Duck the Lord of Fashion says, MR loading.
Here you go. Texas ranks #1 in average the amount of them total. Kansas ranks nearly the top average, roughly around tornadoes per year.
You don't need to look that hard to find it.
High annual counts of
right there.
Oklahoma leads the nation in this a violent powerhouse wedge tornadoes, including historic extreme ones like the May 1991 and the May 2013 El Reno one.
Texas.
No, they get little pissed ass ones. They get little pissed ass ones all the fucking time. We get the real goddamn daddies that'll fuck your shit up. It'll fuck your town up. No, they getting piss ass tornadoes over there. Hell, half the Texas don't even have fucking storm shelters. No, sir. Why can't you join us, Lord?
9 loading 9 says, Georgia literally had one last year that tore down houses and trees. Y'all hadn't had one in decades.
We had one in 2013.
Says, I have a question. Can tornadoes actually drag a man away?
The biggest recent twister tornado.
321. That's the wind speed observed by the Dow on the Bridge Creek Moor F5, and that still holds as the fastest wind speed ever recorded on Earth. So how was that achieved? Well, that's what we're going to explore. People call me Mezzo, and I have seen my fair share of tornadoes, but even I have not witnessed something to this magnitude. Mather did not break records, it rewrote history. It would change the science of meteorology altogether. This is the anatomy of the Bridge Creek Moor, Oklahoma tornado.
South Moore, Newcastle, and far north Norman are in immediate danger of this tornado that continues to be on the ground.
Those are the words you never want to hear from a meteorologist. However, this day did not manifest from the clear blue. It was a complex and dynamic setup that would rapidly uptrend.
That's from David Payne just coming back, and that is from northeast of Amber and southwest of Newcastle. Moore and Newcastle, you are in immediate danger.
Now you have visual of a violent tornado, and every major news network is advising you this is not the tornado to try your luck on. So how did we get to this point? Models would not paint a clear picture early on, and a thick layer of low clouds covered most of central Oklahoma. When this occurs, you do not get the intense diurnal surface heating required to stabilize the environment, erode strong capping, and lead to eventual explosive development. Between this and the underestimation of kinematics by forecast models, this led to maintenance of the slight risk. But this was all about to change. Red streaks would place Oklahoma in an intense area of upper level divergence. This forced lift pulls surface air upward to replace spreading air. This fuels intense updrafts, all while increasing deep layer shear, both critical ingredients for violent tornadoes. But supercells capable of violent tornadoes are rare. There are many things that contribute to the development and sustainment of violent tornadoes: thermodynamics, kinematics, moisture content, and even storm interactions. This is only naming a few. Now, let's rewind the clock to 0700 hours. You're probably waking up or on your way to work, likely completely unaware of the rapidly uptrending setup. At 0700, a slight risk remains in place. The cape is already exceeding 4,000. 4,000 cape is defined as extreme instability, and exceeding it by 0700 is not optimal. Shear values would naturally begin rising as the day progresses. Seeing these values, forecasters at the Storm Prediction Center located in Norman begin studying the setup more closely, all while being located in the crosshairs. Things begin to escalate. The SPC has been working hard on models and tearing apart every single detail that was relevant to this setup. 11:15 hours, the first upgrade. A moderate risk sighting that atmospheric conditions present would provide sufficient shear for a few strong or violent tornadic supercells, given the abundant low-level moisture and high instability. After the initial upgrade, things would not slow down. The low-level jet increased drastically, bringing warm moist air from the Gulf to Oklahoma, simultaneously raising dew points. This fuels storms. Photographs enlarged, showing us that wind profiles favor intense rotating storms. Storm relative helicity rapidly increases to over 400 in the 0 to 1 kilometer layer. This aids spin in rotating storms. Deep layer shear to 60 knots. This prevents supercells collapsing from their own precipitation, but it wasn't until 1300 when forecasters launched an unscheduled balloon, and then the most disturbing fact presents itself: the cap is gone. With this new data provided, forecasters had some big choices to make. The balloon showed that the cap was gone. There was nothing holding the setup back now. So, there was one last thing to do: issue a high risk. A high risk is the highest criteria for convective outlooks, and only issued when the chances for long-lived supercells capable of producing violent tornadoes are evident. Now, any setup could bust, but the chances of this one busting kept becoming increasingly unlikely. So at 1549, the brilliant minds of the SPC did what was right.
Where's the better one? I don't want to talk too much shit.
Look at that, there's two of them. Oh, that's a monster. Look at that thing. Holy crap. It's coming close. It's coming to us. We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Oh my goodness. This is horrible. This storm is just full of debris right now. That is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is the worst case scenario.
It's April 23rd, 2026, and my chase partner Chris and I are chasing a volatile atmosphere across the state of Oklahoma. For the past year, we've chased hundreds of storms across the plains with the goal of putting Chris's 8K 360 camera probe inside the eye of a tornado. Positioned just north of Oklahoma City, Chris and I monitor two potential target areas east of a sharp dry line draped across central Oklahoma. Hedging both targets for as long as possible, we begin to notice a cluster of storms exploding to our north, moving into an increasingly potent environment. Impossible to ignore, Chris and I make the last-second decision to drive north towards the rapidly intensifying storm, getting closer and closer to the small town of Brahman, Oklahoma.
All right, this is our one, man. We're gonna
This is what
intercept
that shit looks like. This is some wild shit. Like, you will see the sky.
We're gonna get the probe in this.
Like, it's like it'll sit still, and then all of a sudden you'll see it go.
I want it to fully plant before I probe it. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's pretty wild. Oh, that's so classic. That is so freaking classic.
Punching through the rain and hail, Chris and I arrive just in time as the storm evolves into a powerful rotating thunderstorm called a supercell, quickly developing multiple areas of intense low-level rotation on the southwest flank of the storm. Needing to get into position to deploy the probe, we drive directly into the storm's path as it begins to reach for the earth.
No, it's a tornado. I just saw dust up the ground.
And that's like right now, it's already starting to pick shit up, Ducky.
Dangerous.
Oh wow, look at that little funnel over there on the right.
Another one.
There's two. Oh, there it is. It's on the ground right there. There's two tornadoes on the ground at the same time.
Oh, look at that.
There's two on the ground. The other one's definitely gonna pass.
Everything else around it looks calm and just peaceful as can be. It's like the tornado sucks up everything around it.
And it's going to.
It's merging with it. It's close. It's right in the field, Chris. It is right there.
I'm gonna go east.
So they always say that they calm before the storm.
It's gonna be out your window.
Get inside, doggy.
Positioned in the supercell's path, we watch as numerous weak tornadoes orbit around the storm's powerful, rotating updraft.
So these
in a
three
process
tornadoes
called
end up merging.
vorticity aggregation. However, despite being in a volatile environment, an imbalance of conditions seems to be preventing the storm from
We love this.
concentrating all this rotation to one spot and forming a more significant tornado. Unsure of what to do, Chris and I reposition towards the east to give the storm more time to mature.
I mean, YOLO.
We have no idea. One of the most dangerous tornadoes of the year is just moments away. Before we continue with the rest of the chase, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of this video,
says.
As a full-time
They will do
storm
that, but
best
cross
of
the
the
street to
supercell
avoid
to the
black
east.
people.
Oh yeah, it's in there. See it?
So
Whenever it starts to drop,
begin to fire to our southwest.
and then it's where the hail and everything else kicks in.
Towards the storm we are chasing, striking a delicate balance between the supercell's inflow and outflow winds. The conditions are now in place for a violent tornado to develop, and Chris and I are sitting right in its path.
Oh yeah, it's in there. See it?
oh yeah, there it is. There's a
It's coming.
There it is. Now they're in the shit. When they know that it's storming, they're in the shit.
Start bombing.
If you're like getting stormed, like if you're in the calm area, it's still good.
Big hail.
Oh. It's about to come down again.
Am I far enough to turn around, or should I keep going?
I think so.
Alright, I'm gonna.
It's coming down. It's coming all the way down.
Alright. I'm gonna turn. Oh, look at that. There's two.
Oh, there's two of them. Wow, look at that.
Two tornadoes, twins.
I'm getting the thing set up. Give me a second.
9 says.
You recording?
Yeah.
That's ocean water that's pouring on them.
Look at that. There's two of them.
It's actually drinkable water.
Man. I'm recording. It's close. Real.
It already pulls all the
close.
like
We
the
gotta
salt
move,
and
we
everything else
gotta
out of the sky.
We gotta move. We gotta go.
They're both going. Oh, it's a satellite.
Yeah. That's a big boy.
Oh, that's a monster. Look at that thing.
Should
It's moving north.
record it.
I am.
9 says.
Can I probe this?
Imagine the car stops running
It's
there.
moving to the right a little bit.
Oh.
Hold it here for a second.
This car here, you can tell is like hauling ass.
It stopped moving. Holy crap.
It's coming close. It's coming to us. We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here. It's too close. That's too close. Let me, that's real close, dude. Ah, shit.
At 7:04 p.m.
Yeah, they all
powerful
merged. Now it's a
developed in the
massive
rain
one.
Directly behind us, rapidly growing in both size and intensity as it absorbs an extremely rare satellite tornado and loops over the spot we were just parked at moments earlier. Realizing we are far too close to the strengthening tornado to safely deploy the probe, Chris and I race east to get into position as the tornado chases us down the road.
Holy crap, wow. It's coming right down the road, Chris. Let me deploy. You got it? Yeah. There's Reed. Oh my god, this is sick. All right, we're going. We're going. All right, let's leave it here. You don't want to wait? No, it's coming right here, dude. It's coming right here. We got time, but I don't want to cut it any closer. It should come directly down the road. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay. I'm looking. I don't see any satellites. That's the guy we gotta worry about. That's a monster. Holy cow. You gotta be ready to move, dude. Wow. Woo! We gotta go! Come on! Let's go, dude! Let's move!
9 loading 9 says. There was a famous girl that got trapped in the eye of that thing.
Wow, I see it.
9 loading 9
Looks
says.
like Spirit Wood. It does.
She survived but lost her eyesight.
It's strong. It's a monster. Alright, I'm gonna turn around on this hill. We'll have a good view. Okay. I don't see it, dude.
LOL.
This is dangerous. It's in there. It just got wrapped in rain.
Looking at what shit happens around in my area now.
I don't see it. I think we should get the hell out of here. I agree. Let's go. I'm bombing.
Oh, they got sucked into
Watching
it
the
close.
tornado move directly down the road towards our location, Chris and I
That's
deploy
how
the
big those
probe
bitches
in its
get out here.
path and make our escape to the east. However,
9 loading 9
more and
says.
more rain begins to
She
wrap
gained the
around the
ability to
tornado,
predict the future.
cutting off our view and making an already dangerous situation much worse. With the tornado approaching from the west and our escape routes to the east and north blocked by both Interstate 35 and the Chicaskia River, we nervously wait at the intersection of Earth Road and North 60th Street, ready to blast south as the tornado approaches our location.
I'm looking for it, Chris. I don't see it. It's north of the road on radar. That's the way it looked like when I saw it for a second. We should be able to go get it. We should be able to go get the probe. It's north of the road. I might be able to see it again. There's like a shadow over there that's like north of the road. Let's go back for it. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
For a few tense minutes, we hold our ground as the rain begins to gradually clear out, revealing that while extremely close to our location, the tornado's path has shifted slightly to the northeast. Wanting to go back for the probe and get into position for another attempt at an intercept, Chris and I decide to make a risky dash to the west, watching as the tornado passes just to our north.
Oh my god. There it is. Get ready to whip it around if it turns at us. I think we're good. Holy. That's monster. That's a
9
monster.
loading 9 says.
Welcome back, Spirit Wood.
Lava
Holy
Bender
crap,
was her name.
dude. So we may want to go north on a road towards it. Or just kind of stay on this road. I think we can stay on this one. Unless you just want to sit and watch it for a second and then grab the probe. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, shoot. What? The rapid rain bands are pretty close. Oh, that's real close. So wrapped in rain. I just just don't think it's gonna go south towards us. Alright, I'm almost thinking we go get the probe. Yeah. That probably got some really close footage.
And we were right. Looking back at the footage reveals that the tornado changed directions at the last possible second, missing the probe just to its north. At its closest approach, the tornado's wind field was only 50 yards away. Disappearing once again behind the curtains of rain, the tornado continues moving towards the northeast, producing yet another satellite tornado as it closes in on the small town of Brahman. Thankfully, at the last possible second, the tornado makes a hard right turn, narrowly missing town by just a quarter of a mile before dissipating in a field, sparing the lives of dozens of people.
9 loading 9
The
says.
residents of Enid, Oklahoma,
Another one is
however,
coming in the
would
future.
not be so
I hope
fortunate.
you have house insurance.
50 miles to the southwest, a long-lived, violent, and extremely photogenic tornado would tear through the southern outskirts of the city of Enid, Oklahoma, destroying dozens of homes and businesses, with some being completely swept away. Tracking for over 10 miles, the tornado was on the ground for over 30 minutes and received a high-end EF4 rating, but by some miracle, caused no fatalities or serious injuries.
9 loading 9 says. That's not that bad.
So the figures that comes out to it.
Loading 9 says. I was there.
You are not in Moore, Oklahoma.
Pilot, people have to be underground.
Coming into work, we had just gone through a couple days of severe weather. This is it.
You got this tornado, and again, this is going to...
It came into Cleveland County, and right when it went into Cleveland County, the National Weather Service put out a tornado emergency. Everybody in a safe spot? Is everybody in a safe spot? This was going to be a tornado that was going to change the way that Oklahomans live, the way that they think about severe weather season.
I know this area very, very well, all right? This is home to me, so I'm very familiar.
Especially how that day changed my forecasting was becoming better equipped in understanding towns, what makes towns unique. December thinking while I was on air that day, being as descriptive as possible and saying that this storm was near this school. This storm is going to be near this building, this restaurant, things that people are familiar with.
Okay, we're talking about just west of I-35. This is going to be especially just right around the Warren Theater, the Moore Medical Center, Royal Park, Moore. This is all on the west side of I-35. You are in the path of this tornado.
Going into these towns, getting off the highway, whenever you're traveling to see what makes each town unique, is how it changed me in Oklahoma to understand those things that locals get and how to basically how to be more descriptive, because people really hang on to every word you're
It's someone says.
If I asked you to name a town that you knew had gotten
9 loading 9 says.
answer is more than likely
How do you live in Oklahoma your whole life and was never in any of those storms?
It is traveling northeast into central and north Moore and destroyed in the western sides of Moore.
I mean, like, Oklahoma's pretty good size.
West Moore right now. And heading for West Moore and around downtown Moore. It is in central Moore.
Are you in the kick one? I don't know. I don't do any of that. That's literally kick shit.
Moore, Oklahoma is synonymous for its tornado history, including the fact it's one of the only towns in the world to have been hit by 2 F5 or EF5 tornadoes. Everybody's familiar with the 1999 and 2013 F5 and EF5 tornadoes.
I don't do anything of that.
Not be familiar with is the rest of Moore's crazy.
You've been literally watching me watch videos right now.
Moore has been hit with
It's someone says.
tornadoes and recorded.
Why is you shit
and it's
repeating?
been plagued with this curse since its inception. This is the story of the tornado capital of the world. To begin examining
You're
Moore,
repeating to
we
me.
need to travel back to the 1800s.
You repeating to y'all?
Moore was first settled upon in 1887 and was originally called Quebec. The town post office was established 2 years later on May 27, 1889, and the town name was changed to Moore, which was named after Al Moore. Moore was an Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway employee. According to the town's history, he was a conductor or brakesman who lived in a boxcar at the camp and had difficulty.
It's someone says.
As a result,
Everything is happening twice.
on a board and nailed it to the boxcar. Later on,
Loading, is it like repeating for you twice?
appointed, he continued to call the town Moore, and in 1893, when the town was incorporated, the name was legalized. When the town was incorporated in 1893, it wouldn't take long for the town to start earning its notorious reputation. Quite literally, just a
Now let me see. Here, say something now, Summon. See if like you even come up.
Loading 9 says.
On April 25th,
Okay.
1893, a tornado.
But now I just killed like the one. I think the only way that like you'll be able to hear you.
Plowing straight through the new town and eventually dissipating to the east.
Oh, we can't even see the
The
thing.
tornado tracked for a total of 14.7 miles and was noted by eyewitnesses to have been up to 1.25 miles wide. The tornado killed 31 people and injured at least 100 others. Yikes, quite a way to start off a new town. It would take less than 1 year for Moore to have its second tornado encounter, which came on March 4th, 1894. On that day, another tornado touched down to the west of town and moved southeast. The tornado would go through the center of town before moving on and eventually dissolving after staying on the ground for 40.
Is it coming across at all now? I'm gonna have to go to bed, but no. That's fun to wait, right?
Oh, Father Mucker says. Son, good war tonight, bro.
Thank you, sir. No. But I am off for the evening because I'm exhausted. I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Well, there it is. We are rating out to another Diablo Immortal streamer. You all might know him.
Oh, Father Mucker says. Sweet dreams, bro.
Later, guys. Thank you all so much for rating. I appreciate you all.